guys, so my first location for this is Quantum Health, and I did some float therapy, which is amazing. I did some graphics, so you can pause the video and see, but Dr. Hall is more than happy to explain. This is a good sign. Look at this little cute little chubby bird sitting on this truck next to me. He's just living his best life there. It's a good way to start floating. Hey, chubby bird. So immediately upon arrival, I was greeted with the utmost care and given full instructions. They take me in a nice private area where I can watch the video and get all of the kind of what to know.
These are used to keep salt water from entering.
This is nice, and I have my own little private area.
You will then need to shower. To shampoo your hair and wash your body.
I have my own cute little couch.
Shampoo and body wash. But wait to condition hair.
Oh yeah, that'll be good. Thank you so much for talking to me. First, I actually struggle with anxiety and depression, and so I go back and forth with medication. So I truly believe medication helps and it gets me leveled out, but I also know that there are side effects from it, so I'm not ashamed to be medicated, but I also don't want to peel all the layers of side effects too. So I appreciate you having these options in Manhattan because for me, my anxiety is overstimulation. I'm really excited about something, it throws me into it. Like not when actual trauma is happening, but when I'm very excited. So being able to go, I thought going into the deprivation tank would be really what I need to just be able to like have a mental and physical reset. So thank you for having this option, and I just wanted to share it with other people that maybe, you know, and you don't need to have anxiety or depression. I've done it before. I did it one other time. But as I'm getting older, I'm just seeing how important it is to take these steps before something happens and not as a result of. So, is there anything that you would want to share with me that I would need to know, or like who do you think an ideal person would be?
So the ideal person is anyone. So anyone that wants muscle recovery, it's a great way to relax your muscles, especially when you're tense. With this whole COVID era, everybody's been anxious and everyone has some sort of concern. And this is a great way when you're laying 1,200 pounds of Epsom salt, 12 minutes of warm water, to really zen out and deconnect. We're still connected with all our Wi-Fi and all, this is just the place to be away from all of that. And it helps with mental clarity because it's increasing magnesium sulfate through your skin, your biggest organ, that goes to your brain and helps the NMDA receptors in the brain to reduce like oxidative stress, which is, I know this is more medically oriented, but it really does help with depression because of that. And what it's doing is it's helping the cell membrane, and in patients that have anxiety, there's a heightened neurotoxic response, and if you say, but it's helping to strip and repair those cells. And
I
so,
like knowing that stuff.
Yes.
As opposed, I think sometimes people think sometimes this stuff is woo-woo, but it's not. And I appreciate you sharing that.
yes, it's a medical aspect of it, not just, oh, it's fun to just lay there for an hour, which is also good, because 1 hour of floating is equal to 4 to 8 hours of REM sleep for people. So it's really good for sleep, really good for PTSD, really good for anxiety, good for muscle recovery, good for fibromyalgia. And even pregnant women that have sciatic pain, it's phenomenal for relaxation of that, especially when they can't take meds. Due to the pregnancy, they have another option. Meds are essential for some people, but there are alternatives to doing that. And as you know, as a healthcare provider and exercise guru, exercise is fantastic. Floating is amazing, massage, yoga, and meditation. This is a great place to meditate. It's dark. If you want music, you can have music, but it's a good way to zen out, and meditation is fantastic in getting your chakra, getting from your perineum up through your skull and through the cerebral cortex to get this new energy. And it's a great way to energize people as well.
Well, and I can see like when you're at home or even when you're in public, so if we're in public meditating, I think this gives you that actual privacy element where you can't, like where your mind starts to wonder, are they judging me? I should go clean something. This really just takes you away and sets you in. And again, I've actually only started back on medication on Monday just because I had a severe thing this weekend. But I'm excited about finding the other elements, and I really truly believe that panic attacks or anxiety or even depression aren't things are evil. They're just your body trying to communicate. So being here will help me peel apart what I'm missing or what I'm needing.
Yes, I definitely think so. I think we'll talk after and see the benefits that you've experienced, even just in calming your mind down. You know, even just box breathing, taking a deep breath, holding and relaxing, that resets your cortisol and really helps with relaxation and helps people to get their anxiety down, you know, resetting their minds.
I'm excited. No, thank you so much for talking to, because I was like, I'm gonna do it anyways. I'm gonna share people my experience, because again, you don't know what you don't know, and I think it's such a shame, because something could change your life. And so like, how do we just keep sharing that? So thank you.
Appreciate you. Thank you for coming.
Yes, and
Okay, so I'm here. I'm inside, so I'm a little echoey, but it's so beautiful in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you a tour of what to expect. So first thing, she said, make sure you use the bathroom, because you get so excited and you forget, and then you have to get out, and then it's kind of like, you know, there's a towel. I want to show you the floating, but I want to show you this first. And then there's these ear pieces to plug your ears before you go in there. You have to do it before you take a shower. Also, you have to shower before to get off anything so that it doesn't contaminate. And they tell you all the rules and make you watch a video, and then they talk you through it. But they're, just in case you are just smiling and overwhelmed, there are rules on the back of the door. But let's talk about how beautiful this is. Hello, I get to take this all out and wash. So this is the floating. I know, beautiful. So over here, before you get in, you have to shower and wash everything up, but see how it's conveniently right there? It's a very personal. So this is what it looks like on the inside. It's salt water. Your head will float, but there is an emergency button, I know you were wondering, where you can call for help if you get a panic. But that being said, you can also turn the lights on, you can turn the lights off, and then you can also keep the lid open or keep the lid closed, or even halfway. She said like a garage door. So that's a beautiful lid. And so she also said that I can shut off, there's these little lights over here. So if I'm nervous about being in the complete dark, if I wanted to, I could just leave all the lights on, whatever I want. She said, do whatever you want. And then if you're nervous about your head floating, I'm not sure, I'll see when I get in there. They have pillows so that you can support yourself. It is salt water, so they have a spray bottle in case you were to get water by your eyes, and there's a towel. How thoughtful. So ideally, guys, I'm gonna hop in here and hang out for about an hour. So I'm gonna partake in said stuff and enjoy the health benefits, and I cannot wait to tell you about my experience here. And I will again be leaving all the details of the place I'm at. And again, I feel like it's so luxurious in here. When I walked in, it's so beautiful and inviting and private. So it's also warm. Okay, thanks guys. So if you're concerned about hygiene, as soon as you get out, it appears as though they're like filtering the water out. So like, yeah. So salt has cleansing and preservation aspects anyways. Like there's that extra part. All right guys, so I'm back off to work, but I feel so much better. And I was wet and my eyeliner was down my face, so I did not do a video right after, but for me, I feel so much better. And let me explain what happened. I laid in there and I was like, I forgot something. I gotta do something. Like all these jerk reactions of, I forgot, I missed, I need, and it was like emotional vomit, and I just kept, and then I was like, you don't have to be anywhere, you don't have to do anything, you have this hour just to lay here. And because I let myself, like, I guess, struggle and not try to busy myself with activities and then justify, I just freaking laid there. I felt great. I felt like I feel like I could take on things now, and it wasn't like crossing my wires. So you know what guys, if I would say maybe if you're not, oh, there's a car behind me. Sorry guys, I was in my parking lot. But what I was finishing saying is that it really helped me for my mental state, and being during the pandemic, it really calmed me down. I think anybody could benefit from it, but I do think if maybe you're really busybody, it could leave you a little lackluster, if I were to be honest. But it was exactly what I needed, and I didn't even know I needed it. So give them a check out and say hi to Dr. Hall.